Inmates in our state prisons are allowed to make phone calls under the supervision of guards, but a growing number of prisoners are getting their own cell phones. As our Brendan McLaughlin discovered, they're doing much more than just calling their families.
Canine units are often trained to detect narcotics, but Uno is one of the few dogs in the country with a nose for Nokia, a sense for Samsung, a fondness for phones. His trainers have hidden a cell phone somewhere in this warehouse at the Polk Correctional Institution. Keep watching. When Uno sits down, you know he's found it.
What are they actually sniffing for in a cell phone?
Sir, that we're not going to discuss.
Okay, that's a trade secret.
Yes, sir.
Corrections Inspector Daryl Grabner doesn't want prisoners to figure out how to throw Uno off the scent when he comes looking for a cell in their cell.
These phones are really, really dangerous to everybody who work in the facility as well as the community.
That's because prisoners can run their criminal operations from inside prison walls. Smartphones are even more dangerous, allowing an inmate access to the internet, including maps and bank records.
They can reach out to their people out in the street and continue to do narcotic deals, set up deals, move money around, launder money outside by moving it from different accounts.
Grabner's search teams confiscated 1,420 cell phones inside Florida prisons just last year. They're hidden in shampoo bottles, toothpaste containers, even body cavities.
The smaller the phones get, the
easier it is to conceal.
Absolutely.
The problem is nationwide. Even the notorious murderer Charles Manson was found with a flip phone in his San Quentin prison cell. A California study found that most cell phones were brought into the prison not by visitors, but by guards and other staff.
That's the only way you can get it. Can't no visitor bring no phone. You're getting strip search when you come in. Everybody coming in and coming out.
John Wallace has spent a decade in Florida state prisons. He found most guards to be honest and hardworking, but he knew some selling phones to inmates for $1,000 or more.
Them guys know they're taking a risk, not just in losing their job and going to jail, because that's a criminal charge on an officer for bringing in contraband such as that.
And reports obtained by ABC Action News show inmates busted with cell phones accusing corrections employees. An inmate at Zephyr Hills Correctional claimed the inmate who he got the phone from was getting cell phones from a staff member.
It's all about who getting paid the most or who willing to take the bribe and who's not.
Florida prison officials confirm that guards have been disciplined, even arrested, for bringing in cell phones. But despite our repeated requests, they could not tell us how many. The state simply told us that last year there were 152 incidents involving staff or contractors improperly bringing in cell phones to the prison. And though it's a third-degree felony for the inmate, the crime is rarely prosecuted.
There's not much point in going to a state attorney's office when a man's serving life and you catch him with a cell phone, tacking on another 3 or 4 years. It really has no value. And they know that.
Brendan McLaughlin, ABC Action News.
Prison officials are looking into ways to jam cell phone signals behind prison walls, but even that would require the approval of the FCC.